Hey, Shalom. First of all, I want to start off by giving our praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem, Rakakwadash. Shalom. First of all, I want to start off by giving our praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem, Rakakwadash. Also want to give honors and double honors to the apostle, elder, a great millstone who taught us this word, and the brothers down who teach with sincerity. And also want to give a salutations to the elect scattered across the four corners of the earth. And this one's gonna be a quick one. I'm on lunch break and just trying to knock one out real quick while I'm in the spirit. And this one is called Crazy. Understand, breaking down why people are crazy. You see a lot of crazy people, which craziness really is demons, you know. That you rejected wisdom and knowledge, and you rejected Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shah, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shah's word. So he plagued you with demons. Oh, had the heat on and it's hot. But this is the definition of crazy. Say in 1570, disease, sickly, a sense now obsolete. 1580s, broken, impaired, full of cracks and flaws, full of demons. For crazy, meaning deranged, demented, or unsound mind, are behaving as so. If from 1610 jazz slang sense, cool, exciting, and that ain't it. Well, it just say deranged, demented, and people say he's crazy. But if you ever watch one of them documentaries or watch any documentary when somebody just went and killed somebody, they always tell them somebody led them to do it. You watch Jeffrey Dahmer. What's the other one? I can't think of his name right now. They always were being led to do what they did by demons, with serial killers and stuff. What's the one? I can't think of their names, but if you watch the documentary, they always say somebody told them to do it, and most likely they were possessed when they did it. They didn't just go kill nobody for no reason. That's unhuman. Like, that was demons and spirits telling them to do it. I've been there when I was in the world before. I had spirits telling me to do things, and the water Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shah from saving me from doing that, but that's just demons. So we're going to get a few precepts. This is Ecclesiasticus 21:12. He that is not wise will not be taught, but there is a wisdom which multiplied bitterness. It is a wisdom which multiplies bitterness, and that wisdom is not having wisdom. He that is not wise will not be taught, but there is a wisdom which multiplies bitterness. So when you choose not to be wise, and being wise is following the words of Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shah, these scriptures. And the only ones who can be wise and follow this is the Israelites. The other nations can't, unless they speckle birds, confusion of faces. Other than that, these other nations have been turned over to the devil and other demonic spirits. That's why they do what they do. Revelations 22:11. He that is unjust, let him be unjust still. And he which is filthy, let him be filthy still. And he that is righteous, let him be righteous still. And he that is holy, let him be holy still. So when it says unjust, let him be unjust still. And him that is filthy, unjust and filthy, more like filthy spirits, unjust spirits will hit you. Spirits of the Skittle community, spirits of sleeping with man's wives, spirits of harming other people, spirits of killing people, spirits of arguing. All these spirits these people have on them, all because they decided to go against the words of Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai. So he says, let them be filthy still, let them be unjust still, and him and his righteous, let him be righteous still, and let him be holy still. You know, so the Lord, this proves that everybody can be saved too at the same time, because if everybody can be saved, why would the Lord say that? This is Romans 5:8. For they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh. And the flesh pretty much is what your heart desires. And your heart, since you're in the flesh, is automatically going to desire evil. The things of the world, the carnal world we live in, promotes nothing but evil and wickedness. So if you're after the flesh, you're only going to choose to please your flesh. and Satan pleases the flesh. And okay, flesh, but they that are after the spirit, the things of the spirit, for to be carnal minded is death. Like I was just saying, be carnal minded is death, and those after the spirit, let me explain to you what after the spirit is. Being after the spirit is thinking of heavenly things, like we think of the kingdom. We think of having we think of the kingdom being established on earth. We think of how Hashem Yahweh Shai. We think of how to break down the precepts and scriptures the correct way. We think on the high holy days. We think on the Sabbath, keeping the Sabbath. We think on keeping the food laws. When you other ones want to eat everything you see, you want to eat pork. You focus on Christmas, Easter, 4th of July, all these other false gods. You think on them, and that's why you're headed to death, and that's why you're out here dying, because those that follow after death, hate the scriptures. And that's the opposite of following the scriptures. You don't follow the scriptures, you're following after death. I don't care what you think you're doing good. You ain't following after the scriptures of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, you after death. Let him be righteous still, and he that is holy, let him be holy. Romans 8:5, for they that are after the flesh do mindful things of the flesh. But they that are after the spirit, the things of the spirit. For to be carnal minded is death, but to be spiritual minded is life and peace. And ever since I came into this thing with Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai and the brotherhood, I've found peace. We still have our times when the Lord has to challenge us to see if we really about this, but at the end of the day, we still find peace. And the reason why your friends, your family members can't find peace is because they're after the flesh. And the flesh said what? The flesh was death, remember? Because the carnal mind is enmity against Yahweh, for it is not subject to the law of Yahweh, neither indeed can be so. Then they that are in the flesh cannot please Yahweh. So you got to become out the fleshly mind. You got to let go of the fleshly desires. You got to let go of everything of this earth. You still deal with the earth, but you deal with it in the spiritual way. I'm not looking forward to getting a job, going to college, opening up a business. I'm not looking forward to trying to excel here in Babylon the Great. I'm trying to excel in the kingdom. So I'm putting up the righteous works. This is Deuteronomy 28 and not 28. The Lord shall smite thee with madness and blindness and astonishments of heart. And that's what demons, hate, hatred, madness, people talking to themselves downtown, drugs. These are all things that the Lord smite you with. And thou shalt grope at noonday as the blind grope in darkness, and thou shalt not prosper in the ways. And thou shalt be only obsessed and spoiled evermore, and no man shall save thee. And no man can save you. Like people be thinking, go to counseling, get counseling, go see talk about it. There ain't no reason talking about it and doing nothing if you ain't gonna seek the Lord. That's why I got my sisters, maybe mothers and family members calling me up, trying to throw all their problems on me. And like, they just want to talk about their problems, but they don't want to fix it, because when you give them Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, they don't want to do that. So you're gonna die, and you're gonna keep experiencing the same thing. And most likely they're not gonna change their ways. See, these people love to just complain about what they're going through, but when you give them a way to get out of it, they don't want to do it. Well, stay in your filth then and leave me alone. Don't call me. That's what I tell people. Don't call me then. You already know what I'm going to say by now. I'm not wasting my breath. I'm not wasting my conversation with these 2/3 niggas. Blindness and astonishment, and thou shalt spoil. Okay, this is Jeremiah 4:22. For my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are Sodom's children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. And that surely is the Lord's people, the 12 tribes of Israel. And tell you how to get some dope, break it down in 5 different ways, tell you how to mess around with somebody's wife, tell you how to do all this matters of wickedness and evil, but know nothing about Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah. That's why he said my people are sadish, and sadish means stupid. And you see our people stupid as hell. Here it is, we at the end. We got World War III going on. We got all these wars. We got all these calamities, earthquakes in diverse places. And our people, which been the 12 tribes, have no idea about it. Stupid. The other heathen know about it because the heathen are reporting it. Shit, Esau all over TikTok reporting everything Esau doing. Esau going against Esau. You got the Indian people. You got all these people know what's going on, but Israel do not know. My people do not consider. All right, it's the last one, and I'm going to bounce up out of here. This is Ecclesiasticus 27 and 11. The discourage of a godly man is always with wisdom, but a fool changes as the moon. And the moon changes, you know, we all got the new moon changes like every 2 weeks, every 7 days. You never know. Moon changes all the time. But this wisdom does not change. This wisdom stays the same, you know. So I pray that was edifying. With that being said, shalom.